So The Last of Us, the HBO series, completely took everybody by surprise. It was an incredible show and one of the best video game adaptations, if not the best video game adaptation of all time. And so ever since season 1 has ended, people have been itching to find out, when are we going to be able to get season 2? When are they going to start filming this next season? And of course, we've had the writer's strike and then the actor's strike, and those kind of really put a buckle in us getting more info on those things. But it looks like well, the writer's strike has been resolved, and now the actor's strike is about to be resolved, and so studios are starting to get ready to film things. And so we now know when HBO is planning on filming The Last of Us Season 2, and so let's dive right into this. So, with The Last of Us needing to come out relatively soon, and with how long the series took to film the first time, although I imagine it won't take as long this time because they don't need to go through all those different seasons if you know the second video game. But we were like, when are they going to start filming this thing? Because how long is it going to be before we even get a second season? And we finally have our answer. And so filming, according to news sources that are reliable and trustworthy, for The Last of Us Season 2 is going to begin in early 2024. If I got to be honest, that's earlier than I anticipated. I know they have all the scripts done for it, but that is really shocking to me, but also really exciting that we are going to be getting this thing really soon. And again, because the series is not needing to go over a bunch of different months like the first season did, I think it's going to be out a lot quicker. That I think filming, instead of it being a whole year and then a year of post-production, will instead more look like probably just a few months. And I know for a fact too that they've got some great weather for it. And so with that being said, I'm pretty pumped about it. I wonder if they will film a lot of the Seattle stuff in Vancouver, considering they filmed in Canada last time, or they can stick to some of those Banff locations in Canada. But I imagine that for Seattle, for Ellie going after Abby, you would want it to look more like Seattle. So I wonder if they'll be filming in Vancouver and what that will look like. But that's super exciting. It makes me wonder if we'll be getting some casting announcements soon. And also, I'm just curious as to how they adapt it. I know for a fact the showrunners said that the second game is way too big to just do one season with, and so we're getting at least 2 seasons for the second video game, possibly 3. I wonder if they'll throw in more stuff. I am also curious just to see if they dive straight into where the second video game starts off, or if they actually move some of the flashback stuff to happening at the beginning, or if they actually put in more filler and show us what those years before the second game were and what they kind of looked like more. It'll be really interesting to see how they adapt it. But I am super excited. I'm hoping that we get the second season in 2025, that they film it for just a few months, and then they can do the post-production needed for like a year, and then maybe in October of 2025, we see the second season release. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for the second season? Does knowing that this filming is about to begin excite you? Do you think that the actors' strike is actually going to resolve so that they can film this thing? It seems like HBO and Warner Brothers and all of the other movie companies seem pretty confident that this is actually going to resolve itself, and they'll be able to start filming stuff really soon. Who do you think are some of the casting that we're gonna get for season 2? Because there's a bunch of different characters, obviously, that have not been cast yet, and we've got rumors of Florence Pugh being Abby. But other than that, we don't know any of the other castings. So do you have any fan castings that you have, and are you excited for the second season? Do you think they're gonna give us flashbacks and more filler at the beginning of the season to kind of prep us for where, of course, the second game goes? Or do you think they're just gonna dive right into it like the second game did? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that junk, and I will see you guys in the next one.